Yes. What is going on, people? How's everybody doing out there? Shucks. Let me see. Is anybody in here? Oh, there we go. All right. Feel a little under the weather today. I think I got sick last night. It was a little cold last night, and I stepped out, and I don't know. This morning I woke up and I'm not feeling good. Christopher, what's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. So yeah, I haven't been making any videos because been super busy. I got a buddy of mine that hooked me up with a broker, and we're doing a lot of land bridge right now. It's a good account. It's a good broker. But we are doing a lot of land bridge right now. I leased on a couple guys onto my authority in order to move more containers for these people. And it's working out pretty good. Oh, man. I am feeling real bad right now. So, yeah. That's why I haven't been making any videos. It's my granddaughter right there. I'm sure you guys seen her before. She's a little psycho kid.
No, not. You are.
I hope everybody's ready for the Super Bowl. I'm not a Rams fan. I'm a Steelers fan, but I live in California, so going for the Rams. How about you, Christopher? Who are you going for? The Rams? It looks like you and I. That's it, buddy. So yeah, that's the reason why I haven't been making no videos lately, because I just been super busy. This new account that we got, it's pretty good. A lot of hours, but Pat's for Connecticut. Sorry about that. That's all good, Christopher. It's all good, bro. But yeah, so that's what's going on. We've been super busy doing this account. Broker tells me that it's gonna last to February, to the end of February. So I'm hoping that is true, because some of the guys that I leased on, they're like, right now, California's freight is dead. It's dead. I mean, dead in the water. Everybody's fighting for that one load right now. C.H. Robinson is sending me a lot of loads, but when I go to book them, I mean, they're done. They're booked, So Coyote, JB Hunt, 123 load board. Everybody's scrambling to get these this freight, but it's very little freight. So my buddy Mario hooked me up with this broker, and right now a lot of customers are trying to move their freight out of the ports. So that's why they have so much freight right now coming out of the Long Beach ports. I don't know what happened, whether the ships got backed up out there in the ocean, because they have to park and wait their turn to come into shore. But I'm assuming that's what happened. So they have a lot of containers that need to be moved out of the ports right now. So that's what we've been doing. My driver, Yogi Bear TV, thanks for being in the neighborhood. How do you make money out of the port? I just started. Uh, again, I got hooked up with the with the broker that has a lot of land bridge work coming out of the port. So that's what me and my guys have been doing. Uh, my wife has been dispatching them and me. So uh, last week she dispatched 30, 40, about 42, 41 loads. That's how much work this guy has. So it's not bad. Most land bridge work from the port to BNSF. Uh, people are paying, I believe it's 250 or something like that, or 200. Me and the wife, we're paying our guys 260. He's trying to get us an account to go from the ports to ICTF, which is a rail yard. And I don't know about that one because that thing is coming out of Evergreen, and I'm trying to calculate it, and I don't think it's gonna be worth it for us. But we'll see. Gentle Ruthless, what's going on? Buenas tardes. Buenas noches. Ya son las noches. So yeah, that's the reason why I haven't been able to make no videos, because I just been super busy trying to get work accumulated, and trying to help out, buddies of mine. Trucking with Mr. Coach, what's going on? Trucking with Mr. Coach. If you guys haven't seen Trucking with Mr. Coach, go check out his channel, man. He's got some good videos. Thanks for tuning in, Mr. Coach. As a leased on owner operator, it just depends on the company and the kind of work that you do. I know Gentle Ruthless, if like for instance that company Show High does a lot of land bridge, and I think you can make like 1,000 a day. It just depends on the company that you go to, bro. That's all. Because there's some companies that you're doing pickups and deliveries, and that's taking all day. But it just depends on the company that you go to, bro. That's all. But 1,000 a day, that's what you can make at the ports. Of course, it's gonna be long hours, but yeah, that's what you can make. That's what me and my guys are doing. We're doing we're doing 1,100 and some change a day. So we're doing pretty good, Everybody's staying out all night to 2 o'clock in the morning when the ports close. So we're taking care of this account pretty good, man, if I should say so. Yogi Bear, I'm a company driver, though they're moving slow at 8 p.m. I know, Yogi Bear. I was there, was it Thursday, bro? Thursday. You know what? They did a pretty good job. The freaking line in the back looked intimidating. It looked pretty long. I thought it was going to take me forever, but it took me, I would say an hour. It took me an hour to get into 8 p.m. And all I was doing is picking up an empty. So, but the line when I first got there, I went through the front first, and it was sticking out of the security. So I ended up going to the back, and it was pretty far back, but it looked intimidating. But yeah, it went pretty fast. But yeah, I don't understand about 8 p.m., man. It's humongous, and people are having a hard time getting in, which is crazy. Gentle Ruthless, I tell everybody, I told one of my buddies, I've been telling one of my buddies like for a year now, a year and a half, get his twig card, the shy one. And he finally got his twig card. And right now that the dry van freight is dead. What's popping right now is ports, So I tell everybody, open up doors for this Class A license, Uh, learn everything that you can, Don't get stuck on hauling just one equipment, Don't get stuck on hauling just a dry van, a reefer, a flatbed, There's different kind of equipments that you can haul with your license. Try as much as you can. That way you'll have a variety of experience. And if one side of the industry is slow, maybe this side of the industry can be popping. Like for instance, like right now, dry freight right now is for dry vans, it's dead. It's dead. Everybody's fighting for that one load. But the port work right now is jumping. It's jumping. So us having a twit car, being able to go to the port, we're not slow. We're not slow whatsoever. So me and my guys were going into the port, grabbing containers, So keep that in mind, fellas. Keep your options open, and if opportunity shows, go for it. If you never hauled tankers, and somebody tells you, do you want to haul a tanker and learn how to haul a tanker? Learn it. If you don't like it, that's fine. But at least you tried it. But if you just take it for view that you don't like it, you'll never experience what it is to haul a tanker. You never know. You might like it. So, plus, it's an open door. It's an opportunity that you open yourself to in case, somebody's paying you real good to haul a tanker. So, don't ever say no to opportunity, fellas. Don't ever say no to an opportunity. But that's good, Yogi Bear. Or who was it? Gentle Ruthless, waiting for his twit card. I'm at UPLA right now. Hate rail work. They're freaking cheaper than cheap. Not bad at all. DMC, again, it just depends where you haul it. Right now, we're doing the land bridge work. Like I said, I'm paying my guys $260 from APL to BNSF, the rail yard. And all they're doing is just hauling it over to BNSF, dropping the container over there, and bottling back. Grabbing another one. And grabbing another one. And that's all we're doing all day, all night. We're making pretty good money, though. I had asked you a question earlier regarding Next Trucking app. Is it worth it? Does it work? Trucking with Mr. Coach, it works, bro. It works. I've never had a problem with Next Trucking as far as paying me. I can't say nothing bad about them. The only bad thing I could say is they don't answer the phones. They play tennis with you when it comes to answering the phones. But I've never had a problem with Next Trucking. Trucking with Mr. Coach. It does work. The application is a real simple application. It's online. You can do it on your phone. Of course, if you want direct deposit, which I think everybody does, you got to put your account number and your routing number on there, and you get paid. I think it's 3 days or 2 days, but you'll get paid. I've never had a problem with Next Trucking getting paid. So, yeah, Next Trucking does work, bro. It does work. There's a lot of good apps out there. Got Convoy. Convoy's kind of cheap, though. Convoy, you have to negotiate your rates, You always have to talk to Convoy about why you should get paid, how much for this load. And, you always got to give them some good reasons, how long is it going to take to get offloaded? How long is it going to take to get loaded? How long is it going to get you to go from point A to point B because of the traffic and stuff like that? And then, they'll give in. They'll take everything under consideration, and they'll give you a rate eventually. But there's a lot of good apps out there. Trucking with Mr. Coach, a lot. 123 load board. That's another one. It's pretty good. But this is the thing. 123 load board has got a lot of JB Hunt and a lot of Schneider and a lot of Swift loads. When 123 load board, you have to pay for it. You get the 10. A 10-day trial, free day trial, 10-day free trial. But then after that, you got to pay. And I was saying to myself, why do I have to pay when JB Hunt, their load board is free, Swift is free, Schneider is free, as long as you sign up with these people. So that's what I did. So I signed up with, 360 JB Hunt, Swift, and Schneider. They're all free, So, and they do have load boards. So go check them out. They're not bad. Granddaughter's running around like a psycho.
No, seriously, Mom. My mom's scared.
Okay, baby. How many miles round trip, if you don't mind me asking? Let me see. I would say 27. I want to say like 27 miles round trip, or maybe 37. Not too sure. The one that keeps track of that is the shy one. Shy one, are you here? I know he's probably here somewhere. He's probably in bed looking at the freaking video sideways like a bum. But yeah, I think it's like 37 miles round trip, Christopher. It's not far, bro. It's easy. It's just the waiting time at the porch, waiting for the big old crane to come and drop that container on your chassis. Sometimes it can take an hour and a half. Sometimes it can take 2 hours. Sometimes it can take 4, just depending on where that crane is. Yeah, Trucking with Mr. Coach. It's a good app, bro. It's a good app. I got nothing bad to say about it, other than just that they don't answer the phones. That's it. Somebody might answer and they don't know how to answer your questions, so they'll transfer you and they'll just keep transferring you. Mike Johnson, man, rate is going down, brother. Mike Johnson, what are you talking about? The dry freight? The dry van? It sucks. It sucks. Dry van work right now, it freaking sucks. That's why we're not doing dry van work. We're doing port.
It's nothing unusual here. Maybe I'll have a list.
DMC, yeah, there's a hell of a profit, bro. There is a hell of a profit. Just depending on, like for instance, right now I have a good driver. I have a hell of a driver. That dude ain't no joke. All he wants to do is freaking work, You pay that driver good. You keep that driver good. You keep them happy. You stay up on that truck. Make sure that truck is riding 100%, and you'll see a profit. You'll see a good profit. But DMC, I don't have my truck leased onto anybody. Well, I signed a lease contract. But it's still under my own authority. So I am making great money, just the way you described it, DMC, just the way you described it. And yeah, there's a good profit. There's a good profit in it. But like I said again, if you find a good driver, take care of that driver. If that driver's taking care of business and all he wants to do is make money and all he wants to do is work, take care of him. Take care of that truck. Make sure that truck is running top-notch condition, and you'll be all right. You'll see a hell of a profit there. So, yeah, there is a profit. Carlos, hey, Vic, what was the first trucking company you worked for? the first trucking company, I would say Northern Refrigerated. That was a hell of a company. I love that company. They taught me how to drive. I didn't get my license through them, but they taught me how to drive. But yeah, that was my first company, Northern Refrigerated. They run all reefer. They do a lot of regional, Arizona, Vegas, Washington, Oregon, and California. But yeah, that was my first trucking company.
This is weird.
Joe, I couldn't tell you which would be the best state, but I know the states that are most populated with people are the ones that have more local work. You know, I've talked to a lot of people, a lot of truckers, and they swear up and down that they're making all kinds of money going over the road and stuff like that. I did it, but over the road is just not my cup of tea. After I crunch all the numbers, all the time away from my family, all the time being away, period, you know. I hate to say it, but the way I look at truckers that are doing over the road is I just see these guys as isolating themselves from their family, their society, and everybody else. So I don't like over the road. I don't like regional. If I can't be home every day, it's just not my cup of tea, you know. Like I said, people swear that over the road is where the money's at, but to me, it's not. I make great money doing local work. I'm not trying to be rich. Like right now, all I'm trying to do is just get work for people that don't have work. A couple buddies of mine. But as far as over the road, what state is the best state to do trucking as an owner operator? I couldn't tell you, but that's just my advice to you. Over the road, if you crunch the numbers, the wear and tear on your truck, how much you're going to pay out in diesel, how much time you're going to spend at home with your family. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. If you do local work, you'll see how much wear and tear you're putting on your truck. You'll see how much time you spend with the family. You'll see how much money you make. And it's pretty much the same kind of money, even though people don't want to break it down that way. But it is. I have a buddy of mine, Mario. I talk to him all the time. I get advice from him. And he swears, you know, that he's making all kinds of money. He's been trying to talk me into going over the road. But I can't do it. I don't see the money. I don't see the money. Even if he crunches the numbers and tells me, you know, every which way he can on how much money he's making, I still don't see it. So I know I got off topic a little bit there, but I just wanted you to see, Joe, the other options that you have other than going over the road, and what state is better for you to run your company in. That's just my point of view. The state that's more populated is the state that's going to have more freight doing local work. That's the way I see it. Like, for instance, California, we have a lot of local work. Mike Johnson's 600 miles pays 300 out of Groveland, Florida to North Carolina. That's trash, Mike. That is freaking trash. What, baby? I'm making a video right now. Please don't.
Okay.
Joel, I want to relocate to a smaller, more country area in the country. Talking with Mr. Coach, a friend of mine just heard about them. He asked me to research about them. I remembered you did a video about them. Yeah, Trucking with Mr. Coach. It's a good app, bro. It's a good app. I got nothing bad to say about it. Through the app, you have the customer sign. If you don't have a POD on you, a blank POD, uh, and through the app, you can submit your POD. You can take a picture of your POD and send it through the app, and you get direct deposit. The app is real simple, and it's really useful. It's good. It's good. But then again, all the apps are the same. Uber Freight is the same. Convoy, CH Robinson, they all have the same kind of app. It's it looks different, but it's pretty much they're all the same. Gentle, Ruthless. I don't think the rates why the rates are so low. That's the reason. Gentle Ruthless is asking, do you think the reason why the rates are so slow is because truck drivers are planning to shut down in May? I don't think so, Gentle Ruthless. It's just it's the time of the season. You know, freight gets slow from January to February. The freight gets slow. That's just it. But that's why I say, you know, you gotta have different experience on different equipment to haul. That way, in this season right here, you won't be scratching the bottom of the barrel for money, you know, because we got to that point, what I think last year, and then we finally realized, you know, we have to do more than just this, you know, we got to find something else to do during the slow season. And that's the way we've been doing it. DMC, soon as I'm done with this video, I'll leave my email down below. You send me an email, bro, and we can chop it up from there. Gentle, Ruthless, that's the best thing you can do, bro. That is the best thing you can do. Just keep an open mind and just do it. You know, just if you don't like the rail, if you don't like the port, that's fine. As long as you tried it and you keep that open door, just in case, you know, you get real slow in whatever it is that you're doing, you can always fall back on, you know, rail or port. It's a good thing. King Woke, what's going on, King Woke? Carlos, what do you think of dollar counts of unloading a trailer by hand, piece by piece? Would you do that type of work? Carlos, I like that. I like doing that. I mean, the pay might not be that great, but I do it out of just exercise, you know. I know a lot of people don't like floating trailers, but I like doing it because just to get some exercise, bro. So do I mind? No, I don't mind. I like offloading trailers. Again, just for the exercise. I mean, all we do is sit on that freaking driving seat, bro, and just drive, you know. A little exercise does not hurt me whatsoever. I know CH Robinson pays me $50. I think it's $50 for driver's help or driver's help or something like that. But yeah, it doesn't bother me none. You know, if I can get more of them loads, I wouldn't mind. Because the exercise, we all need exercise, especially me. I'm getting fatter than fat.